should be live on YouTube. We should be live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? I got a boogie woogie oogie because I got to get to the CVS in Milpitas, California before they break for lunch at 1:30 Pacific. And I got to get gas also. Pulling out on garbage day, trash day is hard because all the bins are on the street. How are you all doing today? Welcome to another episode of Driving with Purpose live from my car. I hope you're all having a wonderful day here. Today we're going to be talking about a pretty simple and basic topic, and it is you can choose to be nice to people. You can choose to be nice to anyone. You can just choose to be a nice person, which is the actual topic. Can somebody verify if you can hear me clearly and see me clearly? Can you hear me scratching the mic? Can you hear me? This is a members only live chat, so only members with at least a $2.99 channel membership can chat, or moderators can chat for free if they're not a member. I'm on my way to get Dawn's medication. Do 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 do. Give me a second here, Sandra Palacio. How are you doing? How is it going? When I get to the stop sign up here, I'll see what Sandra said. I can hear you and see if can you hear me scratching this? Let me know if you can hear me scratching the shotgun mic right now. So let me know. That way I know that the audio is coming. Yes, I hear the scratch. Okay, fantastic. All right, so I'm actually on my way to get gas first, and then I got to head on down to Milpitas, California to get Dawn's medication. I actually went down the wrong street. Oh my God. Okay, well, this is what happens when you're live. You make some mistakes every now and then. We are driving through the city of Redwood City here. So, yeah, I'm going to go get gas, and then I'm going to get on the freeway, and I'm hoping to be there right before they close for their lunch break. It's really crazy nowadays. Many pharmacies that are run by big companies like Walgreens and CVS and Rite Aid, they close the entire pharmacy for lunch for half an hour in the middle of the day. And so, you know, and they close during the most convenient time for me to go usually. Because right now there's going to be very little traffic, and it's still early on in the day. If I go 2 o'clock or after, there's more traffic, and it just pushes my day back. But I have fast track too, so I can always, go in the express lane is what they call it. Fast track, the express lane. Yeah, so I wanted to do this Driving with Purpose stream today on the way to get Dawn's medication and on the way back, because I really want to try to get through to many people that have a really shitty, piss poor attitude for no reason. There are many people out here on the YouTube platform and in this world, but it's very apparent out here on YouTube because this is where everybody wants to be. This is where, um, this is like the Hollywood of the internet, pretty much, right? And there's so much competition. I'm not gonna lie. There's competition, and when I say, the only person I'm competing with is myself, I do mean that. But the truth of the matter is, there is a lot of competition on YouTube. So some people feel like they have to do dumb things in order to get traction, gain relevancy, make money, etc. And you really don't have to do that. I've been trying to push forward what I've been hearing from many other prominent creators in the YouTube self-help space, the YouTube tips space. And gotta wait here because there's no turn on red here. No turn on red. Senator Palacio says, I have no air conditioning. They ordered the part last week. Thank goodness the part's under warranty. Oh, God. And it's hotter out there where you're at, right, Sandra, than in the Bay Area. It is hot today, she says. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to do this because the new trend on YouTube now is being raw and real. It's being authentic. It's sharing more of who you are, what you've experienced, how you can help people, etc. Give me a second here. Let me try to adjust this and make it a little bit more even. Okay, we're as good as possible. The days of the crazy stuff and the drama stuff is fizzling. People are tired of it. It's been the main thing out here on YouTube for at least the last 6 to 10 years. Lots of drama streams, people trash talking each other, people making things up or taking things out of context, amping it up. So, you can reach your audience emotionally and then incite donations, etc., right? So those days, in my opinion, are coming to an end, and in the opinions of many other prominent creators. And after I get gas, I'm about to pull into the gas station here. I'm gonna make a U-turn, and I'm gonna pull in to the speedway. I'm gonna go offline for about 3 or 4 minutes while I pump gas, and then I'm gonna get right back online and head on down to Milpitas, and hopefully I make it on time. I know exactly where I'm going, so hopefully I make it on time. If I didn't have to get gas, no doubt about it, but I got to get gas. I'm low. I'll share more about my thoughts regarding, hey, what can you folks do, on YouTube to make better content and gain better traction the right way and just become better people all around. I'm listening, but no chat. Going to store and get gas. Okay, right on. Okay, so folks, I'm about to pull to the speedway here. I'm gonna get some gas. Give me just a second here. So I'm gonna go offline for about 3 to 4 minutes. Give me a second here. I'm trying to reverse into this pump here. All right, I'll be back in just a few, folks. All right, we are back live. While I wait for my gas to pump, welcome to the show, everyone. Great to see you here. I'm on my way to get Dawn's medication at a pharmacy about 25 minutes away because the medication she needs It's a special medication for nausea control, and also it's an appetite stimulator, which she definitely needs that, and it's been working. It's just a hard medication to find, so I'm gonna be just checking to see the pump there. It's almost full. Um, it's a hard medication to find, so I gotta do a little traveling, and whatever it takes to help my lady is what I'm all about. But today we're gonna be talking about, you can choose to be nice to people. You can choose to be nice to people. I'm gonna share my thoughts along the way. We're about a little more than halfway full. I get super, so I put super unleaded. It's $5.07 a gallon right now. Regular unleaded. The cash price is $4.67. The credit debit price is $4.77. So, $4.77 because people don't carry cash really. They pay with debit or credit, right? So $4.77 a gallon for regular unleaded here right now in the San Francisco Bay Area, and that's one of the cheapest prices you can find. But anyway, I'm gonna go, and the pump just finished. I'll be right back in a few. All right, we are back live. We are back live. All right, we're back live. So we got to get boogie. We got a boogie woogie woogie. Okay, and this is a hard left turn to make, so when lots of cars come, it's hard to make the left turn here, but nobody's coming. This is good. Somebody's with me, right? All right. And we're not too far from the freeway. As long as we get there by about 1:20, it is 12:52. 12:52, so we have 28 minutes to make it to Milpitas from here. I think we can do it. Sandra, you think I can do it from Redwood City? Yeah, no traffic, and plus we've got the express lane, and it's all good in the hood. But let's talk about, you can choose to be nice to people. And I'll tell you this, I will address some of the people I've dealt with in the past out here on YouTube, and some of them still want to keep my name in their mouth, and that's all good. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy, right? My question to you folks, the folks that have come at me over the years, or other people that just choose to be miserable, why do you choose to be miserable? Do you not want to be a happy person? Do you prefer to not be happy? Or do you feel that the way you're behaving and acting is happy for you? Because, being happy is being happy. You're either happy or you're not happy, right? You can't come at me and say, I'm happy in my own special way. I'm happy to, talk and talk trash about you. Well, it's one thing to call people out on stuff, right? It's another thing to trash talk people. There is a big difference between trash talking people and calling people out. I don't think I'll make this light. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make the light. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm gonna make it. I made it. 101 South. It's good. So far, so good. No traffic on the 101. It's all good. We've got the express lane anyway, so we're gonna be all good. And CHP's right on the side there. We've got CHP right on the on-ramp there. Alright, give me a second, folks. I got to get over because it looks like some traffic is stopping here. I may have to get over to the express lane. Man, these people really don't know how to drive. They don't. They don't. Give me a second, folks. Yeah, we're going to have to use the express lane to go down there. Let me switch the express lane to one person. Because the last time I used the express lane, I was with Don. You get to choose. When you have Fast Track Flex, you can choose 1, 2, or 3 or more people. When you're alone, you pay the most. When you have 2 people, you get 50% off. When you have 3 or more, typically it's no charge. And in some parts of the Bay Area, when you have 2 or more people, it's no charge. But typically, most areas where there are express lanes, it's 50% off for 2 people. And then if you have 3 or more, it's free. I mean, it's 12:57 in the afternoon, and there's a little bit of traffic on the 101 to the point of where you have to use the express lane, but it's only $1.25 to go from here, for 3 or 4 miles. By the way, folks, this is a members only live chat. You will need to have at least a $2.99 channel membership to chat in here. If you're a moderator and you're not a channel member, you can chat for free. That only works for members only live chats that are publicly viewable by everyone, such as this stream. If you're going to become a member, you might as well either become a member at the $4.99 or $9.99 level, because Don and I will be going live again soon, probably later sometime this week. We've been trying to find the right time to do our next On the Couch with Don and Eli live. You will need a $4.99 channel membership if you want to watch the show live. That only that membership is only good for streams while they're live, members only live streams while they're live. If you want to be able to watch the members only live stream replays, you will need to go with at least a $9.99 package. So become a channel member today. We would appreciate your support. And yeah, things are looking great around here. Don is doing fantastic. I feel fantastic. And hopefully you're feeling fantastic as well. So again, today we're talking about, you can choose to be happy. Being happy is a choice. Being whatever you want to be or whoever you want to be is a choice. People choose to be who they want to be. And again, what I really would like to start seeing more out here on YouTube is people becoming more real and more authentic. People not trash talking people purposefully just to get reactions and create fake controversy and create content from conflict. It's really gotten old. It's really gotten old. I've been dealing with this for the last 6 years, and it doesn't bother me anymore. But I just have to say to the people that continue to create that type of content, do you not have belief in yourself? Do you not want to be a happy person? And do you think creating negative type of content brings happiness to you? Is it a sign of happiness? Because it definitely is not a sign of happiness. I don't think any normal person that's completely happy really enjoys creating that type of content, right? I guess even the express lane comes in handy at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just crazy, how bad the traffic is here in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's just really, really bad. Anyway, give me a second here. And here's another thing I wanted to talk about. Is something I was talking about yesterday on my live stream. We've been talking a lot about Donald Trump lately, and I've been talking a lot about Trump supporters. And again, I'm not here to knock anyone down. There are several wonderful people that have been a part of my network here for years, and even some new wonderful people that are great people. And Don and I, both love these people, and they're Trump supporters. So I'm not trying to knock you down for being a Trump supporter. But the people here that support Trump are reasonable people, and they're not hateful people, and they respectfully disagree with my opinions and Don's regarding Donald Trump, for example, right? But most people are not like that. Most people that are Trump supporters are so severely and strictly set in their ways. Like, there's no wiggle room for conversation. They either, want you to accept Trump, or they're going to attack you. And many people are like that, regarding Trump. And my question to the audience here, whether you're here live or if you don't have a membership and you can't chat and you're not a moderator, comment on the replay and let me know. Do you notice that? Do you notice that people that support Trump for the most part are very angry, bitter, hateful people that have no wiggle room for constructive criticism, and they lack a critical thought, and they either want you to accept being a Trump supporter, or they're going to attack you. This is where the express lane comes in handy. Now, I'm going to get into the other lane here, even though I'm going to stay on 101. This is the lane to get off at Highway 85. But it's much safer to be in this lane when there's stopped traffic, because people all of a sudden will whip into the express lane without realizing a fast car is coming in the only lane that's moving. So you got to be real careful when you're using the express lane. But this is, like, Sandra, if you're watching this, look at this. We're over by San Antonio Road and Rangsdorf Avenue in Mountain View. And, like, just look at how much traffic there is at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Just look at how bad this is. Now, there's two express lanes here. One stays on 101, one exits at 85. And even the express lane on the right is moving slower, because who knows if one of those cars over there on the right is going to just pop into the express lane any second. And if they pop in and the car's coming at 65, 70 miles an hour, boom, that's a big accident. This is just absolutely ridiculous. What do you do to relieve this traffic? This is not even during rush hour, folks. This is not even during rush hour. But it's only $1.50 toll to 237. I'm going to have to get over soon, because this lane ends and gets off at Highway 85. Now we're good. The traffic typically eases up right here once we pass Highway 85. But if I was stuck in that traffic, I wouldn't make it on time. Would have never made it on time. I'll probably make it on time now. I'm looking good on time. So, but anyway, let's get back on track here. You choose to be a good person, to be a happy person, to be a nice person. It's your choice to be that way, regardless of what you do. Now, just because, and here's another thing I've heard over the years out here on YouTube, okay? Just because you're a content creator and the type of content you create is entertainment content per se. Some people have said my content is entertainment. I don't really mean to harm people, but you're coming off like you're harming people. You're trash talking people. and then you're calling that entertainment to try to cover up the fact that you're attacking people, you're bullying and harassing people online. It definitely is bullying and harassing. Now, there's a difference between bullying and harassing people and, sharing your opinions about people's behaviors and other stuff, right? Okay? And here's the thing. The frequency that you talk about someone also dictates, well, let me start over again. The unprovoked frequency that you talk about someone dictates harassment or not, in my opinion. So, for example, if somebody keeps coming at me unprovoked, and they do more than 2 or 3 pieces of content on me in a week, and then they keep going, right? That's harassment in my opinion. That's harassment in my opinion. And even YouTube has said they're taking a stronger stance. They said this years ago. They're taking a stronger stance on creator harassment, right? Additionally, me responding, like let's say someone's coming at me unprovoked every day and I respond to them every day. Am I harassing them? No. I'm responding to them. They're the ones instigating. I'm the one responding to defend myself. So I don't consider it harassment to defend myself. Now, there's going to come a point in time where even if someone comes at you 3, 4, 5 times in a row and you defend yourself each time they come at you, there's going to come a point in time where even if they keep talking about you, it's not even going to be worthy of you to respond anymore, right? At some point you got to say, hey, you know what, these people are just messed up in the head. This is their content. They create content from conflict. They're miserable people. They're choosing to not be happy. I may have to get on the express lane here. Now, today I cannot afford to miss the 237 exit. I just can't. So I got to pay attention here, because if I miss the exit today like I did last time, I'm not going to make it on time. Give me a second here. All right, let's just hit the fast track lane. 237 is a fast track lane too. I'll tell you, Sandra, if it wasn't for fast track, I would never make it before that pharmacy closes for lunch at 1:30 p.m. Thank you so much to the 31 people that are here. Looks like no other moderators are available. And no other members are available. No problem. You can all watch the replay. Not a big deal. I had to make this drive anyway, so figured I'd do a Driving with Purpose stream. I've got a Nutri-Grain bar here. Oh, man. The Bay Area is a very interesting place. I've got to tell you that. Now, what's this going to cost me? It's just $1 to Zanker Road. It's the following exit, I believe, after Zanker Road that we get off. It's not that bad. We're in San Jose, Sandra. Your old stomping grounds here. But my question to you folks is, why do you have to be such an asshole on YouTube to make money or to just be relevant, right? Why can't you be a good person? Why can't you create? Why does your content always have to be controversial, right? I can understand at times, we all are gonna talk about controversial things and stuff, and I do it myself, but I don't do it all the time, and it's not my primary source content. Why can't we just become a more positive world? And we can start becoming a more positive world by making YouTube a more positive place. Is that too much to ask? All these cars are clumped together and I need to get over. We're going to be getting off the exit soon. Getting off at Calaveras Boulevard. 237 ends as a freeway and turns into Calaveras Boulevard. And last month when I went to get Dawn's medication at the Milpitas CVS, I missed the exit. Not going to miss the exit this time. It's 112, so we're looking good. I might even get there before 120. Not bad timing. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. I'm having a blueberry Nutri-Grain bar. Nutri-Grain bars are fantastic. And you can get them at Costco in bulk for a really good price. The variety pack at Costco. Nutri-Grain bars. You have blueberry, you have strawberry, and then you have apple cinnamon. Good stuff. All right, so we're not going to miss it today. I see it right there. 237 East Calaveras Boulevard, Milpitas. There's McCarthy Boulevard on the right there. I used to come out here all the time. There's a plaza there with some really good restaurants and stuff. All right. So we did not miss the exit. Yay. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm sorry, folks. I'll be a little more lively on the way back. I just want to make sure I get there on time. All right. All right, and we're in the perfect lane here. This is good timing, actually. Damn, not bad. It's right here. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. I missed it. I didn't miss it. It's just the wrong place to turn. I got to go a little further ahead. I hope they let me get it, because a lot of times these places, if there's a long line, they'll say you're the last person, even if you get there like 10 minutes before lunch. Please, I just came 30 minutes to pick up medication. Please make an exception for me. And it's crazy how retail, how far can we payroll? How much can we get? How much more can we get out of each employee? And instead of paying somebody to run the pharmacy while others go to lunch, we all go to lunch at the same time. We close the pharmacy. I wonder if that half hour saves so much money in payroll company-wide, which is probably why they do it. Where's a Rivian? I cannot stand those Rivians. That's like another like Tesla type of car brand. Like I'm hearing like Rivian is like another status symbol type car. And I see people driving these Rivians like they're sports cars. They think like they're badass and like they own the road. And it's like these people that own the Rivians feel like they're like royalty or something, you know, like I've got plenty of money, or my husband has plenty of money, and I drive a Rivian. Oh, you're so fucking cool for driving a Rivian. It's all good. I drive a Honda, and it rolls just well. Just it rolls well enough. I mean, thank you so much to the 34 people that are here. We are probably going to get there right at 1:20. It's 1:16 right now Pacific time, 4:16 Eastern. I got to go over this light / overpass over here, and then it's the next. So we are almost there. When I get there, I'm going to go offline. Hopefully I'll only be offline for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the line. And then we'll have a full 25 to 30 more minutes on the way back home. But not bad timing to Milpitas. Light just turned green. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to get more into the Trump thing and people that support Trump and their attitudes, and share a little bit more why I think that is. And it's just, you know, it's just sad, right? And these people are taking over the internet. Like the alt-right fake conservatives, in my opinion. No offense to anyone, but listen, if you're a real conservative, I respect you just like I respect liberals, right? I don't hate conservatives. What I can't stand are people that pretend to be conservative, right? And that's what I call the alt-right. Here's a CVS right here. You can probably see it on the left on the sign there. 118. Beresford Square. And I know exactly where to go because I was here last month. Come on, light. I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. We got 42 people here. We got 42 people here watching me. These are trolls and haters that are either banned here or don't have a membership, right? But they want to watch me drive to pick up medication for my girlfriend. I mean, it's as simple as that. Listen, I'm a coach. I help people. I have a lot of great value here, but you're literally watching me drive to pick up medication for my girlfriend. Oh, an ambulance is trying to get through here. They're trying to go straight. All right, come on, make your turn. Make your U-E so I can make my left turn. It's 1:20 right now. I got to skedaddle. I know exactly where I'm going. All right, we are good. All right, folks, so I'm going to park very, very quickly by the front of the store, and then I'll be offline for about 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes at the longest or so. Hopefully it's not that long. Hopefully they take me. All right, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. on a second. All right, folks, be back. All right. All right, be back live. We should be back live. Sandra or anyone else, can you folks make sure, can someone let me know if you can hear me clearly and see me clearly? I gotta do my beard again soon. Gotta make sure. They got it. They got it back in. I'm really impressed. I'm really happy this CVS was able to get this medication. It's just very hard to find. Can somebody hear me clearly and see me clearly? Let me do this one more time. Let me know if you folks can hear me scratching this. All right, we're gonna head back home. I'm sure people can hear me just fine. That wasn't too bad. There were 2 people ahead of me in line, and got to the front of the line. Everything handled perfectly. Why is my iPhone dimming right now? I've got the AC coming through the defroster. Why is it doing that? Man, these phones act weird. They got to make them better for heat resistance. They really do. Okay. All right. Oh, who became a member there? Gia, welcome to Members Only Live Chat. How's it going, Gia? Can you hear, if you're here, can you hear me? Did you hear me scratch that? Let me know if you can hear me scratch that microphone there. I want to make sure the audio is coming through perfectly. Welcome to Members Only Live Chat, Gia. I don't do that many Members Only live chats. Typically, they're only the Driving with Purpose streams. Occasionally, I'll do one from the studio or from a walk. But Don and I do more Members Only live streams at the $4.99 level. And if you want the replays of those included with the lives, then the $9.99 level will get you that. But thank you for becoming a $2.99 per month Members Only live chat member. You can say something. Yes, I can hear. Can you hear me scratching this? Yeah, you can hear me scratching that? Wonderful. All right. All right, we're heading back home. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, perfect. All right, all is well now. I found Dawn her medication. Like, this is how stressful this was. Like, this medication is so hard to find. You know, I tried calling, we get our medication at CVS in Redwood City. And CVS could not get this medication. They tried to order it and they couldn't get it. They told me that Milpitas has 60 of them. So I said, okay, let me go to Milpitas to go get. Initially, I waited almost like 3 to 4 weeks. We waited 3 to 4 weeks to see if Redwood City was going to get it in. Then it's like, we got to get Dawn on this medication, So CVS in Redwood City told me that Milpitas has 60 quantity, which is a 1 month supply, and Dawn was prescribed a 3 month supply. So I came down here last month and I got it, right? Next thing you know, it's time for renewal. And I tried to put in a renewal here at the Milpitas CVS. And they said that they were out of stock and they needed to order it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I hope it's not the same issue as I had in Redwood City. They're going to order it and then it'll just never show up. So I ended up, ordering it, I attempted to order it through the Milpitas CVS, which I just picked it up at. But, I couldn't wait because like after tomorrow, Don was going to run out of this medication. So at that point, I went to the Redwood City CVS to pick up some other prescriptions for Don, and I asked them, what other stores have this in stock, and they said the Lusk store, which is down here in the South Bay, but on the other side. It would have been about the same, distance to drive, 25, 30 minutes. So I reached out to Don's doctor. I have him transfer the medication to the Los Gatos CVS. And next thing you know, like a day and a half later, it's now available at the Milpitas CVS. They ordered it and they got it. And I was talking with Don and I'm like, it's CVS in Redwood City that had the problem getting it, ordering it, but the one in Milpitas had no problem ordering it and getting it. They must have two different suppliers. The supplier down here in the South Bay is probably different than the supplier on the peninsula where we live. So I was like, okay, so at least we can get it in Milpitas, and you only need one more month after this. If we can't get it in Milpitas next month, the prescription is already set to go to Los Gatos for the final one. So it's been a pain in the butt, but this is a medication that Dawn was prescribed by her foot doctor as an appetite stimulator to gain weight, because as part of her healing process of her ankle, because she's very thin, putting on weight and gaining weight and muscle is going to more so strengthen that ankle. So he's the one that prescribed that to her. It's an appetite stimulant, and it also helps fight nausea, which is another thing that she's struggling with. So we got it, and it's all good. So now we're heading back home. Now let's get back talking about, Trump supporters and their behavior. And the behavior of Trump supporters, other group of people. Like, I've just never seen any group of people behave as vile. And it's not everyone. There are some really decent Trump supporters out there, and some of them are here on my channel. No problem, right? The problem is not you supporting Trump. Just because I don't support Trump and Don doesn't support Trump doesn't mean you can't support Trump. And it doesn't mean that we're not going to like you if you support Trump. We're just going to have a difference of opinion, right? And we can respectfully disagree, right? Which is part of just being a good, happy person, right? And it's not the people like Senator Palacio here and Tia that are Trump supporters that will respectfully disagree, and I respect them, and I think they respect me too, and no problem, right? But most Trump supporters are extremely vile and hateful and arrogant and just strange people. Just strange, angry, and bitter people. And the most Trump supporters are some of the biggest projectors, meaning that they project their insecurities so just horribly. I just don't understand it. I don't get what it is. what I really would like to do is have a conversation. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a conversation with Dennis Jerome Jr. on this, because Dennis Jerome Jr., I believe he lives in Southern California, rural state. There are people that are conservative here, and Dennis Jerome Jr. does support Trump. I think what I'm going to do is reach out to Dennis and see if he wants to do a show and talk about why he supports Trump. I can talk about why I support Biden. And we can also talk about, why I'm a slight left liberal and why he's a conservative. Give me a second here. This car is going very, very slow in the right lane there. This is a 65 zone, and they're going like 50. Anyway, it's all good. I think that would be a very interesting show to do. You folks let me know what you think in the chat. If you can't chat here because you're not a moderator or you don't have a channel membership, please come back and leave a comment in the comment section. When this goes to a replay, the comment section will be publicly available. Man, these people. This is why I gotta use the express lane, because I just can't believe how slow these people are driving. And there's really not much traffic. They're just driving under the speed limit. Unbelievable. Anyway, it's 1:41 right now Pacific time, 4:41. I'm gonna probably end up doing a walk a little bit later on this afternoon. Earlier today, I whipped out the Bissell again, the Crosswave Hydrosteam Plus, model number 3515, and I completely cleaned our bathroom. The little dog had a few accidents in there, and we will wipe it by hand, but it doesn't usually get everything. The Bissell gets everything, and it also disinfects it very well. And so I did that. I also my office, the office where I do, and sometimes the dogs will go in there and they'll track dirt on the outside and stuff, and so I actually use the Crosswave Hydrosteam in there, and I cleaned that carpet. Again, for those of you that are new, we have the bigger Bissell, but that's for more deep pile carpets, like more of the deeper carpets, the thicker carpets, and rugs too. You don't need to use the bigger Bissell on the low pile. You can use the deep cleaning Bissell on the low pile stuff, but it's so heavy and such a pain in the butt. Like, you only want to whip that thing out when you need to use it. The little one is lighter, and you can use it at any given day, and it's much easier to work with and much easier to clean. It even has a self-cleaning mode for the brush at the bottom. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I gotta be in the other lane. I forgot. We're gonna go 101 north. But yeah, I don't understand. What I really want to do is take a deep dive into the mind of a very serious Trump supporter. And I'm not talking about the normal Trump supporter, because what would I consider a normal Trump supporter? Senator Palacio and Tia over here are two wonderful, down-to-earth, reasonable, down-to-earth women, right? Those are normal Trump supporters. And I value your opinions, ladies, but what I want to delve into is the mind of a crazy, no holds barred Trump supporter that will attack anyone that doesn't support Trump just because of the fact that they don't support Trump. They're anti-liberals, and I'm not saying that even the nice conservatives are anti-liberal, but they're a lot more respectful about it, right? I'm looking for the crazy Trump supporters that live and die Trump, right? I want to get into your heads and try to understand, you know, why are you such live and die Trump? What is it about Trump that makes you feel like you're a better American, or America will be better? What is it about Trump that you feel is going to give you more of as an American that you don't already have nowadays? Because if you come back at me and say, well, you know, like Sandra was saying this, and I get her point. She was saying the other day that Trump is a straight shooter like myself. I agree. I will agree with that. He is a straight shooter, right? But here's the thing. If I was in office, if I was running for the president of the U.S., I would not use any profanity. I would not use any ad hominem attacks. I would keep it as positive and super professional as possible. I would also keep it real, but I would keep it real in a positive and professional way. And I just think Trump, at times, many times, comes off very vile and unprofessional sounding. I'm trying to get over. I'm trying to get over. Freeway is okay. Now we're starting to move, but I think we're gonna have to take the express lane on the way back because traffic's gonna start to. We might as well get in the express lane now because, yeah. See, here we go. This is how bad it is. Like, it's 1:47 in the afternoon. Now, granted, some people get off work at 2 o'clock that work, you know, swing shift, or you know, they'll work a morning shift, right? Not swing shift, the morning shift, right? The early morning shift. But most people get off around 5 o'clock, right? 5 or 6. And, you know, it's just crazy now here in the Bay Area. It's like rush hour, Monday through Friday. It's like rush hour between like 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. The express lane runs from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's just crazy. Like, I would hate to be stuck in this. I don't mind paying a few bucks to bypass this because it's less wear and tear on the car. It saves gas when you don't have to start and stop. So it's totally worth getting a fast track and using the express lane. What's the cost right now to Oregon Expressway? $1.20. That's not that bad. $1.20. That's with Don, it'd be 60 cents. If I had 3 people or more, it'd be free. Let's see here. Let me see. Sounds a bit frustrating with the medication. Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing. You know, Dawn felt bad. Like, Dawn feels bad that I'm driving, you know, again, a little bit of a distance to get this medication. I said, you know what, babe? Not a big deal. I get 35 miles per gallon on the freeway. And I get to do a driving with purpose stream. And I love to drive. It's very therapeutic. So nothing to feel bad about. My only concern, Gia, right? My only concern, Gia, was finding it. I just wanted to make sure one way or another, I was going to be able to get this medication for Dawn. And now I know, I believe Milpitas CVS will always have it. And I don't know, like her doctor only prescribed, 3 months of it. I don't know if he's gonna renew it afterwards. I don't mind driving down to Milpitas once per month to get this. It's not a big deal. I can do a driving with Purpose Street, 35 miles per gallon. Not a big deal. I do mainly city driving, which gets you really shitty gas mileage, so it's all good. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to reach out to Dennis Jerome Jr., the Amazing Hustler. I guess he changed his name to his channel name to the Amazing Fisherman, and see if he wants to do that show. I really want to get into the mind. I want to get into the mind of multiple Trump supporters. And I'm not just talking about, like I said, the nice ones. I'm talking about the majority of Trump supporters that people will attack any liberal just for being a liberal. That's how a lot of Trump supporters are. A lot of Trump supporters, even if you don't say a word about those particular people, right? If they find out you're a liberal, they'll call you out even if you don't talk about them. Like, they come at you unprovoked. Oh, you're a liberal sack of shit. Well, if that's what you want to call me, so be it, right? But my whole thing is I wanted to do this stream because, I really want to bring more happiness and positivity to this world and to YouTube, right? And YouTube plays a huge part in global happiness because YouTube is one of the largest media platforms in the world now. Do you folks realize that people are watching YouTube more than any other video source out there, even mainstream media? YouTube is taking over all video. It's absolutely crazy. Looks like they just repaved this part of Highway 101. Nice and smooth. Wow, awesome. Nice blacktop here. Nice smooth road. Oh, great. They're putting our tax dollars to work. That's why we pay more taxes here in the Bay Area and in California, because they put our tax dollars to work. Yeah, another thing, people want Donald Trump in office because I'm going to do a stream on this probably in the studio at some point because I have supporting documentation. People want Trump in office because they want him to lower taxes. They want him to lower the taxes again, right? How much does lowering taxes, I said this on the stream yesterday, I'll say it again. How much does lowering taxes increase our deficit, right? How do these people understand that by lowering taxes, it makes matters worse? Yes, us Californians out here, we pay more in taxes for everything, but everything's taken care of, everything's maintained, everything's hunky-dory. And quite frankly, yeah, every now and then, we'll complain about the high prices, but most people have learned to accept the prices out here in California. We've learned to accept it as that's just the way it is out here. We get what we pay for, right? People know that the more you pay for something, the better it's going to be, right? The better quality it's going to be, the more maintained it's going to be, right? You think this road here on 101, is being repaved out of the kindness of someone's soul? No, our tax dollars are paying for this. Our tax dollars are paying for this. smell that diesel truck up there. That smells really bad. That's bad exhaust. It smells like it's burning. No, that smells like brakes are burning or tires are burning. That truck smells really, really bad. Yeah. See here. All right. It's always interesting to see a camera's perspective of the road you're driving, right? All right, we're about like 9 minutes away from home. We're off the freeway. We're in downtown Redwood City. I can tell you, they're my dogs now too, but they're technically Don's dogs. Don's dogs, like the big one, Bochi, initially was very protective of Don, even over me, and he still kind of is, but not as much. Now the big dog Bochi, like throughout the days, he like follows me around. He wants to hang out with me. He's like acting like very needy. He like wants me to sit on the couch and pet him and just hang out with him all day. And I try to tell the dog, I'm like, dude, you've got a great lifestyle because, I'm paying for it, and I got to keep going out there and running errands, taking care of things, and making more money to help mama out. And I try to explain that to the dog, and he just, he's a dog, I mean, I joke around with Don, no disrespect to the women. I'm like, it's a male dog, and I'm like, dude, you're more needy than a woman. No disrespect to women. That's just how women are. Women can be needy. They want when women love a man, they want to spend all the damn time with that man, right? And that's all good. It's all great. I get it, but us guys and women work too. Don't get me wrong. I'm just speaking on my behalf. Like us guys got to go out there and bring home the bacon, right? Yeah. Let me see here. Thank you again to Gia for becoming a $2.99 members only live chat channel member. Much appreciated. I'll let Don know when I get home. There's our local Applebee's there. Applebee's neighborhood grill and bar. I'll tell you, the cost at Applebee's has gone up too. Like the cost at fast food. And I got Jack in the Box for Dawn and I last night. We got a meal each, right? And we made it the large size meal. Total with tax and everything, $40. $40 at Jack in the Box. Now Jack in the Box has always been a little more expensive than like a McDonald's or a Taco Bell, right? But you used to be able to go to Jack in the Box, dinner for two would be like $18 to $23. Maybe 24, 25 at times. Now it's $40. Dinner for two. Two full meals. A burger or chicken sandwich, large fries, and a large drink. $40 with tax. I'm like, I just can't believe how expensive fast food's even gotten, right? And now they're trying to come out with these $5 value meals to make it seem like you're getting something. $5 value meal. Bring back $1 double cheeseburgers at McDonald's. Double cheeseburgers at McDonald's are $4 for a double cheeseburger instead of $1. Okay. Oops. Sorry, folks. Oh, folks, I'm sorry. It looked like the YouTube app froze. I had to refresh it. Can you folks hear me and see me now? Was it frozen for just a second or two? Yeah, sorry about that. There was a car back there, and it said student driver, and it was just stopped at a green light. It wasn't moving. So we all went around it. We had to wait to see what's going on, and we all went around it. Jigwalk, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. Great to see you here, man. I'm about to head back home. I'm almost back home. I had to go 25-30 minutes away to get a medication for Dawn that's not available in this area anywhere. So I went to the same place I got it last month, the Milpitas CDS. And I'm almost back home now. Gonna go back home and get a little snack and then prepare for a walk. I'll probably do an early walk and then call it a night early, spend some time with Dawn, watch some shows. I've been doing a lot of cleaning with the Bissell lately, like the newer Bissell, the Crosswave Hydro Steam. That's a great floor cleaner. Fantastic floor and area rug cleaner. It's wonderful. And so, when you got dogs and, when you have dogs and other people living with you, you got to clean more often. It is what it is, How's your day been going, Jake Walk? Thank you for all your wonderful comments. How's Dawn doing? She's doing well. Bissell's a great company. They are. Nice of you to get her medicine. Well, hey Donna, how you doing? Welcome. I didn't even notice you were here. How's it going, Donna? Great to see you here. I am here. I'm just showing you folks the road as well. No, like I was saying earlier, Jake Walk, I don't mind, driving 25-30 minutes to get her medication because the car gets better mileage on the freeway. You get like 35 miles per gallon on the freeway. And also, it gives me a chance to do a driving with purpose stream, which I love doing these. And I love driving. It's very therapeutic to me. I love to drive. I love being on the road and looking at beautiful scenery. And then, you start heading back home and you realize why they call Redwood City. You see me driving through here, look at all these trees. Dawn loves this. When she moved out here, and they're doing some, what's up guys? Keep up the great work. They're doing some work here. It's PG&E. They're doing some electrical work. Pacific Gas and Electric Company. That's our electric company here in Northern California. Like when Dawn first moved out here, she just loved all the trees we have. And it's really amazing. Like, you know, you go through some towns and there's nothing there. You come out here and just, you know, especially you're driving down, this is Brewster Avenue. This is Brewster Avenue that goes, it ends on our street on Upland. And then you can either make a left or a right. And you make a left when you go up the Brewster Hill. And you know, I can't complain either. I've lived in Redwood City most of my life, and so, you know, even though I'm used to it, it's like, you know what? It never gets old. Just beautiful green, majestic trees. I love where I live. You should love where you live too. Anyway, I'm almost back home. Get your final questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air in less than 5 minutes. That wasn't too bad. I went and I got gas. I left the house at about 12:37 or so. And now it's 2:06. $1:37. So about an hour and a half. Not bad. And I stopped to get gas too. So not bad. Not bad at all. This is where Brewster ends, and you can either make a left or a right. Make a left on Upland Road, and there you are. You know, when Don and I get the money, we're gonna do our house needs a few upgrades. I mean, it's not in bad shape, but it could be in better shape. Like, you know, the inside looks fine, but we still need to do some work. We need to repaint the outside, resand down some wood and stain it and all that. But once we get it all done, at some point we're gonna start to invite good people to stay with us, because, you know, it's a 5-bedroom house, and, you know, 3 bedrooms are not being used. So, you know, people that are good people that we love and we trust, you know, we'd have no problem with you coming out to the Bay Area, and we can put you up. You know, you find your way here, whether you drive or you fly. But you can come out here, stay out here for a week or two, and you can stay with us, no charge. That's going to save you. If you were out here for 10 days, the average hotel room, especially in the summer, would be about $200 a night. Okay? I'm not even going to say 150. It's going to be closer to 200. Maybe 150 for shits and giggles, right? So at 150 for 10 days, looking at $1,500. But down the road, we're going to have people stay with us. And there's just so much more that Don and I are looking to build out here. We really want to make a difference. We really want to focus on uniting people. We really want to focus on positivity and making the world a better place, right? Okay. But anyway, I'm going to get going, folks. Thank you so much for those of you that tuned in. If you were watching and you don't have a membership and you're not a mod and you couldn't chat, you could always send a super chat. Wait for the replay and send a comment. I'd be happy to respond to you. The Walking with Purpose stream will be coming within the next few hours, so keep it locked here. Let me see. You should invite Dennis. At some point I will. You're 8 hours behind us in the UK. Oh, okay. So you guys are 8 hours ahead. Yeah. Jake Box says, I try to support with comments since I can't afford much monetarily. That's okay, man. Donna loves, my husband loves driving, but our roads are practically at gridlock. Well, ours are too, unless you have fast track, which is what I have, and many people have it, but not everyone has it. The express lane. You got to pay a little money to use it, but I'll tell you, if it wasn't for the express lane, I would have never been able to zip down to Milpitas and back and get gas in less than an hour and a half. And we're looking at, it's about a 30-mile drive there and 30-mile drive back. Like 25-mile drive there, 25-mile drive back. So anyway, see you folks later. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.